Hey, what's going on, Forgotten Angler fans? Larry G checking back in with you. We are over on the west end of the Panhandle. We got chased over here by the hurricane because Camp Faraway was under the gun 2 days ago. So we had to pack up and leave. And I'm back here in our Panhandle home, away from Big Bend, and we are currently in the middle of a remodel here and getting ready to head back over to Camp Faraway. And this is why we're not hanging out here, because this place is on the verge of new. This place, we had water damage from a big 10-inch rainstorm in this room. Old house, 1929, so we had to get roof work done, and then the kitchen is a complete remodel. We had water in here, but it was super tired in here. And so yeah, we were back here in our Panhandle home a couple nights ago when Hurricane Idalia came through in the Big Bend area, and we are going back today to go see what's going on. I know that we got super lucky and that the storm changed its path at the last minute. And we're grateful that I don't think we received as much damage. So we're gonna head back over there and see what it looks like. I'll follow up from you there, but I gotta drive back now over to Camp Faraway. I got the boat with me. We had to take the boat with us, and 2 days of prepping that house to get ready. So the next video clip will be from Camp Faraway and inspecting what went down over there. Larry G, the Forgotten Angler. Hope you enjoy this video. All right, we are, or I am. Anna's already gone in our other vehicle. But I am on my way out to our Panhandle home, heading over to Camp Faraway. Just heading out of town. I got the Boston Whaler behind me, and we had to save it. Bring it over here to our other home. Thankfully, we had another home to go to. All right, I am in Defuniak Springs on my way to Camp Faraway and assess damage from Idalia. And we're filling up the gas tank right now. And we got the Whaler heading back home. Pretty psyched about that. So we'll give you an update when we get back to Camp Faraway, probably 2.5 hours out. Larry G, the Forgotten Angler, on my way back to Camp Faraway after having to bolt for Hurricane Idalia. Guitar in tow. I'm out. All right, well, I am just arriving at Camp Faraway. This is our access road. It's about a mile long, and can't believe it. We have minimal damage here. Road's a little wet, and that's it. Some big puddles off the side of the road, so I think we're good. Crazy. Hurricane Idalia just missed us. All right, well, we're back. Back at Camp Faraway, and everything looks perfect. A couple of our neighbors stored their boats during the hurricane right here. And here we are. Some branches down, small stuff. It's not even a bunch of pine cones down. We are extremely lucky because that thing was coming straight for us. And again, 2 hours before landfall, it turned east. And you feel awful for the people that were affected so badly, especially over in Perry, which is not far from here. And you know, you don't want to come here, but it's going to go somewhere. So here we are. Camp Faraway, looking good. Jake's here wagging his tail. All right, I'll do a quick update once I get parked and whatnot. Just lucky. All right, well, we just got back to Camp Faraway, and all this stuff up here in the house was moved up here over the course of a day and a half prior to Hurricane Idalia, and now we got to move it all back down. But just super grateful that we have like almost zero damage. A lot of branches down, still some water here, but we got minimal storm surge. The water came up into the yard a little bit, but during Hurricane Michael, we had water up to the doorknobs down here. But yeah, so all the bikes got hung, kayak got secured here. We took the boat back west with us, secured the trailer, and moved everything here in the shop up higher, because the previous high water here had been to about here, just about this second shelf. So all this stuff came off, floor and whatnot got put up higher and just stacked, because you don't have a lot of time. So yeah, and then this is my custom fishing table top that I made from our old garden. Raised bedwood, and this will go back out. Banana tree took a hit from a pine branch, but seriously, like when the storm was coming, I was up in the middle of the night watching it on TV, and they had literally said that this was going to be where the eye was coming on board, and then it changed late, 2 outs bottom of the ninth, it changed, and we got super lucky. Well, like I didn't expect any of this to be here. I mean, the bottom of the house could have blown out. I mean, I didn't think that our firewood pile would still be here, any of this, but the water came up to about here. You can see this row of pine straw, so that's your high water. But yeah, previous big surges, it's been, you know, up probably 4 or 5 stairs water-wise. So we got super lucky, you guys, and I am grateful and thankful, and so good to be back here. We were gone for like 2.5 days, and coming in here, the road is clear, a few branches down and whatnot, but we're grateful. That's the update from Camp Faraway. I figured this was going to be gone, because you get a big storm surge, all these docks are done, fish cleaning station, all of it. But we got a custom fishing table back in order. Super psyched. Boom. Perfect fit. My flies even weathered the storm. They sure did. All right, that's the update from Camp Faraway. Larry G, the Forgotten Angler, we're stoked that we came out pretty scot-free. Banana tree took a hit, who cares? Clean this up in a little while. That'll grow back strong. All right, a few branches down. More branches than pine cones, which is rare. Tebow will show up, I'm sure. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere. He probably had a hell of a night when that storm was coming. So we'll be back. Larry G, the Forgotten Angler. Go unsecure. So yeah, secured the kayak trailer. You got to do all this stuff. Roped off here, chained off up front, and we're gonna untie it and put the kayak back on it. And the whaler is back in its proper place. Okay, catch up with you in a little bit. All right, Forgotten Angler fans, Larry G in the house. So it's kind of crazy because we are now 2 days past Hurricane Idalia here at Camp Faraway. And although we came out fairly unscathed, I got a pile of some stuff down here. But the water, there's still so much water in the Gulf of Mexico that pushed up here with the storm that we're almost at high tide, but not quite yet. But we still have storm surge up here 2 days later. And here you go. Yeah, water is still coming in. That's my fishing table. Little thunder going on. We got fish in our yard right now. So that's our fish cleaning station, and I'm gonna say that the dock is probably 6 inches underwater, maybe. So yeah, we have got a ton of water in the Gulf still, which is pushing up into the creek here at high tide. Not a threat to anything, but pretty crazy. And again, we have fish in the yard right now. They're eating all the insects that are popping up out of the grass, little bluegills probably. The fishing table, you can see how I secured it with rebar and baling wire. That was kind of, you know, I mean, if we would have got a big storm surge, it wouldn't have mattered. This stuff would have all been gone. We got super lucky. So yeah, this is all our backyard, underwater. Cypress trees, magnolia trees, white ash, bluegills in the backyard, some bait fish. I'm surprised we don't have any snakes. Snakes and gators, gators and snakes. I mean, this is all our backyard right here, still underwater, with lots of bait and bluegills. Be cool to see a big redfish come up in here. This is just some of the debris we picked up earlier today. We're just grateful that this is, you know, this is the extent. We got a bunch of this stuff we got to clean up still. And yeah, usually this water's about 2 feet below here, so we're full out here at Camp Faraway. Still remnants from the hurricane 2 days later. It's crazy. All right, and this is combined with the supermoon tide. So Larry G, the Forgotten Angler, from right here at Camp Faraway. We are grateful that everything is still functioning. We never lost power, which is crazy because we're not far from Perry here. And yeah, the whole neighborhood is looking good. I guess it's a neighborhood. We don't have a lot of neighbors, but we got cool neighbors. Woodpile intact. Okay, that's an update. Camp Faraway post Hurricane Idalia. Lucky, just pure luck. I'm out.
So we'll have both to run stuff over during the day, kind of continuously,
Donate. People need help. Jake, we made it. Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching the video, everybody. Again, people really need help all along the Big Bend coast on the east side of Apalachee Bay. Fortunately for us, we live on kind of the west end Apalachee Bay area, and we were spared. We had minimal damage here at Camp Faraway, and we're grateful. But there's a lot of people right now that need a lot of help, so donate. American Red Cross is a good way to go if you're in area. We went and purchased a lot of items today, hygiene items, a lot of water, Powerade, dog food, cat food, and we donated it at the 4-H building in Crawfordville, which is just south of Tallahassee. and they will distribute as needed from their location. So again, please support and help those in need, because parts of Florida very close to here, like extremely close to here, and we thought we were going to be part of that crew, really need a lot of help right now. And anything you can do to help would be great. Thanks. Larry G, the Forgotten Angler from Camp Faraway. Hopefully we'll be coming back with a more fun video in the near future. Thanks for checking in, folks.